everybody. In this video, I'm going to go over the brand new Hotspot Editor for Draw Attention, and we're going to go over all the new features as well as how to use them. So let's go ahead and get started. If I scroll down to the hotspot areas, you'll see everything looks exactly the same, but once we open up the Hotspot Editor, you'll see that we have added a few buttons to the top left corner. So the first two up here are the plus and the minus sign. This is so that you can zoom into your image if you need to get a little closer and create some smaller hotspot detailing. You can also zoom out to get an overview of your image and see how it looks from far away. Next thing I want to show you is the Polygon drawing tool. We have a rectangle drawing tool and we also have a circle drawing tool. So before we only had the option to really draw polygons. It was just anywhere you can put a point, you can create any shape you'd like. So pretty much supported irregular shapes, but it was a bit difficult to create perfect rectangles and almost impossible to create circles, or at least perfect circles. But now we have the option for both of those. So to get started, I'm going to show you the new Polygon drawing tool. It does work a little bit differently than before, so I want to make sure you see how to use that. So first thing, I'm going to click onto the little polygon shape button, and I'm going to go ahead and draw my basic shape. Now, if you make any mistake, it's fine to just keep going. After we're done, we'll have the opportunity to edit any points that we've made or create new ones. When we're done creating our general shape, you're going to want to go ahead and click that first point that you created, or you can go ahead and also select this finish option. So I'm going to go ahead and click this first point to close the shape, and once I'm finished closing the shape, you'll see that my buttons change here on the side. Now I have this editing button and I also have this trash can button. So let's go back and edit my shape because I did make a few mistakes here. I don't want this point over here and I also don't want this point down here. If I click the edit shape, now I can fix the points that I made a mistake with. And let's go ahead and zoom in actually to fix this other one. So now you have the option to zoom into your image and you can pan around so that you can get to the place that you'd like to edit. We can even zoom in a little further. And then when I want to edit, I can go ahead and just click that main red point that I want to fix and then drag it into place. Now let me show you an example of adding a brand new point. So now if you look closely between two of the solid red points, we have a little ghost point in between them, and this will allow you to create a brand new point. So if I click into that little ghost point and drag it into place, it will automatically create a solid red point and also add two additional little ghost points on each side. So anytime you'd like to add additional points, you'll have to use those little ghost points to make them. And we can continue to pan around and fix all the points that we'd like. And lastly, I want to show you how to delete a point. So for example, if I drag this one back out here, and if I just like to go ahead and remove this one that I just created, I can just click into it again, and that should snap it back into place. And then when we're done, we can go ahead and click save. Now let's say that we want to delete the entire hotspot and start from scratch. You would just have to click this little trash can button, and you still have the option to back out, so you can click cancel, or you can go ahead and just clear them all, so start from scratch. And next thing I want to show you is the rectangle drawing tool. So let's go ahead and click the rectangle button. And when you're using the rectangle drawing tool, you can click into place, and then you're going to go ahead and drag and create your rectangle hotspot that way. So after you've created your rectangle, again, you have the same option to edit it or use the trash can to delete it all completely. So let's go ahead and edit it. Let's say I didn't place it in the right spot, so I want to go ahead and move it. So I have this middle solid red dot I can use to adjust the entire placement of the rectangle, or if I want to adjust the points, I can use the corner red dots. Perfect. So when I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and click save. And lastly, I'm going to go ahead and remove this, and I'm going to show you how to use the circle drawing tool. So let's find a good circle here. So let's go ahead and zoom into these chairs, and let's go ahead and click the circle drawing tool. So now that I have my circle drawing tool selected, I'm going to click where I want to set it and then start dragging, and it will draw the circle from the point you drew outwards. So I have my circle created. Now if I would like to adjust it, again, we have the same editing option here. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. And the same thing goes for this one. There's a middle solid red dot, and then there's this one solid red dot that sits on the edge of the circle. And if I want to move the circle around, I just need to click and drag that middle dot. And then if I want to change the size of the circle, I can use that outer edge dot to adjust the sizing. So I can just set it there. And then when I'm done, I can go ahead and click save again. And that is pretty much it. That is the brand new drawing tool for Draw Attention. Now you'll have the option to create finer details in your images and then get a better overhead view of the hotspot that you just created, as well as some other options for drawing the hotspot, such as a rectangle tool and a circle tool. Please let us know if you guys have any questions as you guys get started with the new drawing tool. And we hope you enjoy it. Thanks.